Hello and welcome to another edition of The Blueprint. I am WBA Executive Director Brad Boyks. First up, wanted to give you an update on our efforts to streamline the building permit process in Wisconsin. On Friday, Assembly Bill 117 was sent to Governor Evers by Assembly Speaker Robin Vos for his review. State law requires that the governor act on that bill within 6 days, excluding Sunday, which would mean he has until Friday, November 22nd to either sign the bill into law or to veto it. If no action is taken by Governor Evers by Friday, the bill would go into law, would become into effect without his signature. We've started the process to again communicate with Governor Evers' office to show our support for the bill. The bill has yet to receive a negative vote in the committee process, and through both the State Assembly and State Senate has bipartisan support. No other interest groups are registered against the bill, so we are very hopeful that we will be receiving note of a bill signing with Governor Evers before Friday of this week. And the next time that we are in communication with you at the next Blueprint, we will be letting you know that that bill was signed into law. I also want to give you a brief update on the pace of the session. We've said a couple of times in previous episodes that this is a much slower pace, but not quite as slow as previous sessions. The third slowest number of bills, or the third fewest number of bills being signed into law when looking back historically to November 15th. WisPolitics.com had a recent report through November 15th, 21 bills being signed into law by Governor Evers. In comparison, in 2001, for that November 15th comparison date, Governors Thompson and McCallum had signed into law 18 bills by that time. The least number of bills signed into law was actually the 1999-2000 legislative session, when then Governor Thompson had only signed 9 bills into law. And a lot will tell if this is the least productive first year or not of the bills awaiting Governor Evers' signature, like our bill, Assembly Bill 117. If he decides to sign those or not will make a big difference in that total compared to those other 3 administrations. So just a quick update on that. Again, that comes from a recent report published by WisPolitics.com. Quick update on a victory from NAHB. In the past, NAHB had asked for members to reach out to your member of Congress on HR 3702, which was the Reforming Disaster Recovery Act. There were a number of flaws, and NAHB was asking members to reach out to members of Congress to oppose that. Recently, a number of changes were made where NAHB is no longer in opposition to HR 3702. Those changes included any licensed design professional will be able to evaluate if the project meets the Community Development Block Grant disaster relief requirements. States would not be required to adopt the latest national codes to meet the requirements of those grants. A project could be built on either of the latest 2 editions of the nationally recognized code, with amendments made by states like Wisconsin could have changes made to those national codes. So this legislation is now expected to be voted on as early as this week in the House of Representatives. Wanted to talk to you a little bit about a couple of save the date opportunities. Hopefully you have these on your calendar. Registration is now open for WBA's President's Installation Dinner on Friday, February 7th, starting at 5 p.m. at the Stone Harbor Resort in Sturgeon Bay. Individual tickets for that annual event are $90, with also tables of 4 and 8 available. An email announcing the registration went out last week. And also within that email had information on sponsorship opportunities for the event, which we're looking for as well. So we have an opportunity to go back and take a look at that. We'd love to have you signed up and also consider a sponsorship for that event. And also we have a new offering this year, the WBA Trends in Housing Conference, that will be held on Thursday, March 5th at the Ingleside Hotel in Pewaukee. We have confirmed 3 of the 4 speakers to date: NAHB economist Rob Dietz, a report on workforce housing by University of Wisconsin professor Kurt Paulson, and also a presentation and a class on trends in home energy efficiency by Joe Nagin that will also be approved for 1.5 continuing education credits for contractors looking for that credential as well. So more information on that, along with the fourth speaker and registration opening, will be coming out in future emails, but wanted to get both of those on your radar screens for future consideration. Finally, also a reminder, a list of fundraising events is contained. A link for that is contained in the email with more information. If you are going to use those or go to those events, be sure to make those contributions for members of the State Assembly or the State Senate through the Builders Direct Fund. buildersdirectfund.com will take you there, where you can enter in your personal credit card to make contributions. You just, in the special section of that, need to identify what candidate you want those contributions to go to. That will give your local credit towards your 2019 fundraising goal for WBA. So again, thank you for using those online resources to make contributions. Thank you for viewing today, and hopefully we'll be in contact with our first bill signing of this legislative session. Thank you.